G'day everyone, I'm Ep.66 Blaze, and welcome back to episode number 66 of the Tripoint podcast with Kinunners and myself.
Indeed.
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 We have a fair few things to talk about today.
Yes.
Because a lot's happened. The Switch 2 came out, the Xbox Showcase Summer Games Fest has happened. Yeah.
Everything's all over the place.
Everything's all over the place. Too many things. At the same time, not enough things because... Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yep.
Do you have anything else to start us off with, small things?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, in the Nintendo Today app, it was stated this morning that Zelda's coming out late.
Just a little bit late.
Was it May something?
May the 7th, I think, or something.
What does it say here? It says May, 7th of May 2027. Can't even remember what day it was that was originally coming out.
Yeah, I don't know what it was originally. I just saw that and it was like, I thought it was already in May. Anyway.
Sometime in 2027, I know that much. Yeah, it's getting delayed. On our second piece of news, because we can be news anchors now.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed that Monolith Soft helped develop Mario Kart World.
Why?
I don't know. They're good with open worlds?
For what reason? Oh, well, I suppose, yeah. I didn't think about that part.
Yeah. Apparently Monolith Soft helped develop Mario Kart World.
Sure,
It was
Monolith.
in the credits.
Go for it. Why not, I guess?
That Nintendo was taking them away from doing their next game. Maybe that's why they had to do X, because they were busy.
Maybe.
Who knows? Sonic Racing CrossWorlds releases 25th of September.
Yep.
Which is great. This new trailer had crossover characters, some that make sense and some that are funny and hilarious.
Just confused about yeah.
Hatsune Miku. It's
I
great.
feel like that one makes sense, actually.
Does it?
She's the one who makes the most sense, apart from Joker.
Oh, what's his name? Ichiban or whatever his name is?
Oh, yeah.
Ichiban?
Ichiban.
He's from Yakuza and that.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah, Ichiban
didn't
and
think
Joker
about that,
made
yeah.
more sense.
Yeah. But, like, everyone has to have Hatsune Miku, though. That's just...
Yeah.
That's required.
And then, yeah, Hatsune Miku, that's funny. I like that. It is funny. However, then Minecraft.
I don't know about that.
That's hilarious. I mean, I get it. There's different dimensions. There's been a leak as well that Bikini Bottom is going to be a racetrack.
Really?
If I'm assuming there's going to be SpongeBob characters at one point.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. Yeah, have like... The thing is they look like mods.
They do. It's the
Because it doesn't look
weirdest
like it's
looking-
integrated. Like, it's not the same art style.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I would have expected Mojang to be like, make the Minecraft track look like it has vibrant visuals on.
Yeah, actually. You're right. I didn't think about that.
It would have fitted in a little bit more. However, you know, it looks like
Yeah.
basic, bog
It just
standard
looks
Minecraft.
like Minecraft.
And it looks like you can fly with the Ender Dragon, judging by the
Yeah.
rings.
It does look like that.
It's
And
very, very interesting. It's very
Uh,
Steven Smash all over again.
I was talking to our brother about it, and he said it would have been interesting if, for the minecarts, they added little rail tracks down
In front of them.
whenever. Yeah,
Yeah, that would have been interesting. I guess that would have been a lot more animation and stuff to do as well. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they could do that. Like, that's the first DLC. Like, it's not officially out yet. And if you pre-order it, you can... If you pre-order it now, you can get, like, a Werehog skin for Sonic or something.
yeah.
Or at least the Werehog's playable. And if you get the deluxe edition, you can get, like, Sonic Prime characters.
All of the the
So-
Prime trio.
Which is interesting. I don't know.
Also, can I say that's a lot of DLC?
You're not wrong.
6?
That's a lot of DLC to confirm before the game comes out.
Yeah.
They've obviously got a roadmap for at least the next 2 to 3 years or something. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're trying to replicate like what happened with Smash Ultimate, when each of the characters came out.
Honestly, I don't even know what's happening here.
I need to stop not expecting Steve to show up and things at this point. Like,
I know. I don't know why he's in everything, but he is.
you can play. I know she can play as a creeper as well.
Yep.
In a minecart. I do like that as a minecart. I think that's funny.
That's good. I like that part.
However, it makes me think, because what is it? This is like 6 more DLC after that, or something.
Yeah.
What else could there be?
See, 5 more, I think.
5 more.
Yeah,
okay.
5 more after. The 6 in total.
Yeah. What else could there be?
I don't know. Like, if they've already got Minecraft in there.
So they've really thrown the floodgates open, haven't they?
Like, what are they gonna...
I could see Snake.
Oh yeah.
I could see that happening.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
It'd be hilarious if the Switch version got like Mario. I think that'd simply be funny.
I don't think they would.
I reckon the last
That's
one will be
something
Echo.
I don't think they would do. Echo.
And the reason I say that...
work, though?
The reason I say that, I don't know. The reason I say that is because...
It'll come out when Echo comes out.
Yeah, if it's timed right, it'll come out around the same time. Imagine riding it as like a dolphin swimming along. Along the track. Yeah, I have no idea how it would work. It'd be funny though. I'd like to see Rystar. I'd like to see some more little Sega characters pop up as well.
I was gonna say, it'd be funny if Rystar popped up.
I reckon, like, when the new Jet Set or Crazy Taxi comes out, there'll probably be some things like that. I don't know if they'd class those as, like, the main DLC, though, because they've already set such a high bar with Steve.
Steve, like...
I feel like they'd probably try to keep those ones for, like, big characters.
Yeah.
Maybe we might get Chief riding in a warthog.
That'd be so funny.
The funny thing is that's completely possible. Like,
it is.
Well, they already had to
what...
go through Microsoft to get Steve.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It is possible. But like, what would his board be?
Yes.
Is it just a hologram?
I don't know, a light bridge.
Chief surfing.
Maybe his board can be like a little ghost that he stands on top of.
Oh,
His plane can be a banshee. Oh,
no, his board's like, it's got a little scarab design.
When because you can get the monster truck power up, it turns into a scarab.
Yeah, maybe that's the scarab.
or a scorpion. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I actually could see Chief being there, especially with presumably the Halo CE remake coming out next year, and if the DLC runs into that area.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd probably put CE Chief in there with the Warthog and all that.
Also, wait, did we know the Wisps existed in this
Yes.
already? Yeah, okay, I couldn't remember for a second.
I wonder
why
if...
did Wave have a Wisp?
I wonder if, because they didn't show any tracks specific to the other characters that they showed, only Steve. I wonder if it's only those special DLC characters that are getting tracks.
It might be.
Although in saying that, there was a dragon that they went through. However, I think that was the one from Sonic Unleashed, not
I think that was
like
just,
a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was just...
Because Joker went through a Holoska, which is Sonic Unleashed as well. A lot of Sonic Unleashed. I noticed they showed, there's a Windmill Isle as well.
I think so.
Yeah, that's where Hatsune Miku was. A lot of Unleashed.
Also, Zaz was in the background of that?
Yeah.
When Joker showed up?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
But Cream was there. That makes the whole difference.
I like the idea of Joker and Cream being like a buddy cop
They
duo.
would be best friends.
It kind of makes me sad, like, Sega own, like, Atlas, right?
Yeah.
They could have more than Joker.
They could have more than Joker.
Do you reckon one of the DLCs will come up around the time of Persona 4 not saying its name?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be for Persona 4.
I feel like they could have alternate skins for Joker and it could be different Persona characters,
that'd
maybe.
make sense.
It's not like Smash where like the moveset is different between the characters in this case. Like,
No.
they're all riding the car.
Yeah.
Oh, you just can have like little TVs on the side.
Oh my gosh. They could do. Oh.
Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, that's
Anyway,
gonna be something
yeah.
to speculate. Like, what characters could come to this game? I think starting with Steve was
happening?
such a strong way of
It's a
like.
really... That's a rough one to start with, because you gotta follow up from that.
It's such a strong way of saying like we're gonna have big characters. However, at the same time, yeah, they've got to follow up from Steve. Like
They've got to follow up from Steve. That's a...
that is a
I don't know
tall
about that
task,
one.
and I can only imagine they're not going to because it's Sega.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, no. And then the price for the game is expensive.
Yep. But, well, if it has Steve in it, I suppose it makes sense. Although that's only a DLC, so I don't know.
Well, the digital deluxe does include the season pass,
Oh, okay.
and what's that? 140 Australian dollars. Like,
Okay, that's
it's
honestly
better.
less than I thought.
Yeah. However, regardless, it's something to save up for, I guess. At least it's come out in like September. Do you reckon they were waiting for Mario Kart World to come out before they announced the release date?
Yeah, they were like, let's see if everyone's disappointed by World and this.
I think it's funny because Mario Kart World was announced way after CrossWorlds was.
Yeah, and it came out way before.
Yeah, yeah. Not even
So
like
I
a month
suppose they
before.
don't
Like,
have like... CrossWorlds doesn't have the stuff that this does though. Like it doesn't have its own
yeah,
deluxe packs and it doesn't have its DLC bonus stuff at the moment. So it's
well, it's Sega's thing that they like to do these days: deluxe editions
Yeah.
and Sega, stuff it.
though I'm not sure who'd want the Prime characters from a deluxe edition.
Yeah, I
That's a little bit weird to me.
don't know. The other thing as well is I haven't seen it pop up physically for pre-order.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I've been watching, I've been looking, and yeah, I can't find it physically at all.
Yeah.
Is this it? Is this the end of physical Sonic games?
Probably.
Probably. Not even
Probably.
surprised. And the
I
other thing
wouldn't be
is,
surprised.
what console am I getting it on?
Good question.
You get it on the Series
Yeah,
X,
I
or am
don't
I
know.
getting on the Switch 2?
I have no idea.
Well, actually, now I think about it, it can't be the end of physical
Wait a
Sonic games.
second.
They've now released the Switch 2 edition for generations.
Why do they even have a Switch 1 version of this?
I'm assuming because they were already making it for the Switch 1, and they're like, okay, we'll keep making it for it.
Okay. Well, yeah, and that would make sense, I suppose.
We'll get to this later. Have like, did you notice in the Xbox showcase there was only like 2 games that had anything to do with Switch on it?
Oh, I didn't really look that deep into it.
I think one of them only had a Switch 1 logo on it,
Oh,
and another game had both Switch 1 and Switch 2, and that was it, and the entire
that is
showcase.
very interesting. There you
I was
go.
like, okay.
All right.
I was
then.
expecting a little bit more.
Sure.
However, there's theories that Nintendo will have another Direct within the next week, apparently.
I think I've heard rumors of that.
Yeah. The funny thing is, every time those rumors about a Direct come up, like, they always come true. Therefore, at this point, I'm simply going to expect it.
We might as well just, yeah. Honestly. It'll be the one time it doesn't happen.
Yeah, this is the one time that the boy cried wolf. Like, it's...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but yeah, no, usually when people say that these Directs are coming up, they tend to, within, like, a 3-day
Yeah.
span of what they're saying that it's going to come up. Like, it's...
Honestly.
Oh, gosh. I think it's only been, like, once or twice where it hasn't happened. Or if it's happened, like, a month later or something. Like,
Yeah, well, even then, though.
yeah. Yeah, apparently,
That's
yeah,
still pretty-
expecting a Direct in the next week.
Okay.
You know, I miss it when Nintendo used to announce that they were doing a Direct, like, a week before.
Yeah.
And not a night before, which completely messes up. Well, you watch, it'll come out on Friday.
Yeah, it'll come out when the podcast comes.
Yeah.
To be fair, we have enough to talk about this episode.
Yeah,
again,
that's
but
true. Which reminds me, we have to keep going.
we do. Though it is nice to finally see the Babylon buddies back at it.
The Babylon buddies. They specifically showed them off.
They did.
Which is nice. And something I noticed on the Xbox store when I was reading through the game, there's like I think there's like a hub world.
Oh, really?
That they've never mentioned before.
I hope so. That'd be kind of cool.
Hold on. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. Anyway, wish list.
Yeah.
Sonic. That one. Oh gosh, too far. Where is it? Race across 24 tracks and warp to 15 CrossWorlds with travel rings.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Multiple ways to play. And the new party mode race park.
Race park.
Race park.
Hey.
Okay, I guess probably not necessarily a hub world. It says compete
Not
against a community of players from around the world with up to 12 players online in... Oh no, that's different again. Yeah, party mode race park. I have no clue what that means.
Okay.
Race park sounds like something you can explore though. Right? Like...
Possibly.
Yeah, apparently there's mix and match between 45 unique original vehicles.
45? Well.
23 Sonic characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says race across 24 tracks and warp to 15 CrossWorlds. Does that mean the CrossWorlds are different to the tracks?
If so, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Or does it mean 15 out of the 24 CrossWorlds? Like,
I don't know.
it says end warp too. If I'm assuming...
I'm assuming they're different.
I don't know. Even after playing Mario Kart World, I'm more excited for this game than Mario Kart World. I'm not gonna
honestly. It just
feels
looks
bad,
way more interesting.
because Mario Kart World's not bad, which I suppose we'll get into. Yeah, Mario Kart World's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Anyway, moving on. Like we said, we had to.
As I say, yeah, I played it a little bit now. Anybody who watched the unboxing video,
Yeah.
I talk about it. Played a little bit now. I'm gonna be straight up. It's not worth the price.
It's not worth its price.
However,
yeah.
like you're not gonna get it at any other price. Therefore,
you might as well.
there's no way around it.
Digging your heels in ain't gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Like I've played through some of the open world. I've been playing a lot of the races. There's some really funny decisions that I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm sure I won't dwell on too much here. However, yeah, some really funny decisions, like how things work, especially with online and everything like that. Very strange. However, otherwise it's pretty good. It's a good Mario Kart. Like it's
It's Mario Kart.
it's Mario Kart at the end of the day. It's nice to have some new tracks.
Yeah.
And not
that's
gonna
fair.
lie, Mario Kart 8's music was amazing. However, this game's music is like up another level somehow. I don't know how.
Oh really? Okay.
They have like there's a part I think when you're going through the snow area, it starts playing the Mario Galaxy theme, like in a remixed version of it.
Oh really?
And I'm like,
Okay.
excuse me?
There you go. Did they employ
And-
Sega?
There's some Mario Kart Double Dash music and all that as well. I heard. I was like, oh my gosh,
There you go.
it sounds really, really good. Big problem though.
What?
Why is there no like radio function on the car to change the music and listen to something while you're going around? That'd be such an easy thing to put in. I feel like.
Actually, yeah. I never thought about that until
They could
now.
even, like-
They should have that.
Because in Mario Kart, they like to make like everything in the world like into something in the world. Like the camera and stuff is like the Lakitus is part of Mario
Yeah.
Kart TV and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They could have a Mario like, or someone out of the Mario universe have like a radio service,
Yeah.
or multiple people, and then you switch the radio station to play whatever song you want to play while you're driving around
Yeah.
the free roam.
That'd be cool.
Suggestions. Yeah, but you know, there's some really strange ideas. I'm yet to figure out what the point of getting all the collectibles is.
Yeah, apart
I
from
don't-
stickers.
The point of exploring this open world.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's simply nothing to it. Like, I think it would have been good if there was like a story mode.
But
Like-
there isn't.
Even a really, really basic story mode would have been like something to get you to do it.
There'd be like a reason for actually going into the open world.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. At the moment, the only reason
It's
it sort of
just there.
serves is to like do little tiny challenges, kind of like how Sonic Frontiers is minus the story, like where you run around in Sonic Frontiers and then you do a little challenge and it does unlock this one little
just all
token or
little
something
things.
like that. Like that's kind of what it is, and they're fun things to do. However, like there's no reason to do them.
Yeah, they're just there.
I like the stickers are the last thing I'm worried about, especially because like the idea is you put the stickers on your cart. However, you can barely see them on your cart.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's strange. It is fun, as I said though. I enjoyed it. I do like that they fixed up Sky High Sunday too. It's one of the ones I played, and like, well, I don't mind the idea of driving between the tracks. I simply wish there was an option in Grand Prix to turn it off. There might be. I haven't found one though.
Yeah.
Because
also,
like,
that it takes like 2 laps is very weird.
yeah. Well, the biggest issue as well was like they're very empty when you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like the main tracks themselves, they swerve around loop and they're designed like race tracks, right? For a Mario Kart game. However, like these open, like the sections where you drive between the tracks, a lot of them are massive, like straight or slightly bendy roads that are like double the width of the normal track road.
Oh.
They're literally like wide, empty roads. And sometimes you can go off to one of the Yoshi diners and like get like a costume and stuff. And you're all racing each other along this big road, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like, if you're not playing in 150cc, it takes forever
it's
to
really
do
slow.
them. It's really slow. I don't know how anyone could ever do it in 50. We were doing it in 100 to try first because we wanted to see what it was like.
Yeah.
And it was way too, so we had to put it to 150. And even then, there was parts we were like, okay.
It's taken 10 years.
Alright, I'm first.
Yeah.
Yep. Things are happening. Like,
Love this straight road.
yeah, it's great. It's a great game. A little bit empty though. It's just,
Yeah.
it's missing that one thing. I think it's like the one thing that like makes it a whole package.
Yeah, and it's just not quite.
It's not quite there. Otherwise though, it's a fun game. Like
Otherwise, it's
not
Mario.
I'm not gonna not play
Mario
it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like I had a little bit of a craving to play it after my first time. Even I was like, oh yeah, I'll jump back in. Like that's the sign that it's doing something right. However, like yeah, it's simply missing something to make it like that price. Like as far as I'm concerned, there's less to do in it than a lot of other games.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting, however. Yeah, that's my Mario Kart World impressions, I guess.
It's okay.
And then I did write down here to say about Switch 2 impressions. However, I feel like, I mean, that's going to be in a video that came out 2 days ago from when this goes up.
Yeah.
That thing, therefore, I don't know. The Switch 2 is great. I like it. It's amazing.
Yep.
I have some issues with it. However, other than that, it's fine.
That's going to be the case with anything.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm not going to dwell on it too much here. How long have we been going for now? I've got my things coming up. I've got 25 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah. No, it's great. I like it.
It's a Switch 2.
Yeah. It runs games a lot better in general. I can play Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and Yu-Gi-Oh without it feeling like it wants to blow
Without
up on
it
me.
collapsing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, it's good. However, let's get to the main topic of today, which is Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Game Showcase.
Xbox. Yeah.
I guess we'll start with Summer Games Fest because it was first.
Yeah.
It's smaller for us. Like there's a lot less.
Yeah.
There were like,
Might not be small,
but I
but-
understand there's a lot of things in there. Have like, as I said, not much for us.
It
The
depends
main
on
things I
person.
wrote down. Well, I guess we'll go one by one. Lego Voyages.
It's so cute.
I know, and we can play it together.
Yeah.
It's a 2-player game. I think it even said it was like cross-play as well.
Oh, I need to see if the.
I think I might be wrong. However, I think it did. I think I remember it being like yes.
I mean, it should be.
Oh gosh. You know, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, it's adorable. I like it. It reminds me of I think it's made by the same people. Is it Lego Journeys?
Oh, I wouldn't.
The one
know
that I
much
played
about
before.
Lego Journeys. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Reminded
think
me
it's
of like a Lego version of Pile Up.
kind of, yeah. I don't know, I thought it was as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is the most adorable little thing.
It's so just like it just
Oh,
is.
yeah. And then like it looks really nice too, like graphically.
It does look very nice. I noticed that as well. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, no, I'm quite excited. We can definitely play that on the channel.
Yeah.
Quite happy to play that. It's just so I like that you're like literally like a block of eyes, and that's it.
Block. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Lego Boys. That was funny. Blade and Soul Heroes.
Yes.
It's a bit of an interesting one. I'd never heard of it before.
I have not either, but it
Because you were
says
saying
in
before,
the description
like
for one of
the
them.
podcast,
it's
that it was
already
like a thing
series.
already.
Yeah, it says it in the description of one of them. That it's
Oh,
already a series.
Okay, find it again.
But this game takes place 3 years before the events of the original Blade and Soul series.
Ah. Okay. Maybe that's something to look into a little bit more then.
So it's what are they called? The ones that are first before everything.
A prequel?
Yeah, that one.
Let's all hear it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what are they called?
Oh, it looks interesting. It's an MMO. I'm not the biggest fan of MMOs usually. However, like ever since Blue Protocol got canned,
Probably Protocol.
I've been looking for something like it,
Yeah.
and while this isn't the same, I mean,
It's
I
probably
do
the
like the
most-
combat style at the very least,
Similar. Yeah.
and it looks nice.
It
But
does look
yeah,
very
I
nice.
saw that. I was like, oh, okay, this is different. This is something to look at. Pre-register coming in September. At the moment, it looks like it's only going to be on Steam and iOS and Google Play though. Therefore,
Yeah.
wait and see. I'm assuming it'll probably end up everywhere else at some point.
Yeah, we'll see what goes there.
And then the other thing was Walk the Frog.
This is just delightful.
It is, isn't it? Oh, I saw it. I was like, oh
Like-
my gosh.
Never in my life did I expect someone to be like, look at this little froggo. Yeah.
Oh, I like it. It's hilarious. I saw it. I was like, that is amazing. And it's probably like the one that everyone's most forgotten about the entire Summer Games
Honestly.
Fest.
It's probably because of the art style, but like that, it's so stylized.
Yeah. It's nice. Especially in an age where everyone's trying to like, even though it's not really working because we're in sort of like a diminishing return state at the moment. Everyone's always
Yeah.
trying to like one up each other in graphics and
Yeah,
stuff
they're
like
always
that.
trying to like go big and go home. Or,
Yeah, and it's
you know.
like something stylized
This is
can
just
look
great.
equally as nice, if not better, in a lot of cases than
Yeah,
something graphically advanced. Like,
it's just sticky notes and a board,
yeah.
and it's great.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, I'm yeah, I like that a lot. I guess some other notable things from Summer Games Fest. There's a new SDS game coming out that actually looks half decent.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright then, sure.
yeah, it looks pretty decent to be honest. Actually, there's like a boxing game that you play as like Muppets,
Muppets.
and it's like ultra realistic looking. It's
What?
it's like a Lego Mario Party as well. I wasn't as interested in that. I saw it. I sent you the trailers for the main three that I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mecha Break, it looks like a neat mech game. Yeah.
Yeah.
not gonna lie, Summer Games Fest didn't have much.
It wasn't too massive.
I think there's like one or two more things. Oh, what else is there? I'm scrolling through, seeing what else. And there's like the new Resident Evil, Atomic Heart, and lots of things. Not that
I
interested
mean-
in that sort of stuff. Out of Words looked a bit interesting to me. It's a game that's like in a claymation art style, and you lose they lose their mouths, and it's like a co-op game.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. It looked interesting. I've never been a big fan of claymation. However, I was like,
Yeah,
that's different.
hate claymation.
I said the style of it creeps me out. I don't know what it is.
I love it.
You might like Out of Words. Yeah, it's like a little co-op adventure game. It reminds me of Unravel in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. that's that though. There wasn't that much with Summer Games Fest this year. At least for me. I know there's like more Marvel stuff and things like that, and I don't know.
I don't know.
There's nothing massive. Like
Yeah.
I think they were banking on like the one big thing being Resident Evil. However, like I think it may have only been like, I don't even know if it was a teaser or not. However, I think it may have been like a cinematic trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not like a full gameplay trailer. Therefore, yeah, I don't know. There wasn't that much. I guess the biggest thing for me was the Sonic Racing CrossWorlds release date, and then those other 3 games, which I don't know. Yeah, that's Summer Games Fest though. Honestly, a little bit disappointing this year.
Yeah, it's just.
Then there's the Xbox Game Showcase.
Yeah, this is an interesting
I'd say it's
one.
probably equally as disappointing. However, at least there's more stuff.
There is more stuff.
I can't like necessarily go straight in and watch it. However, I can at least pull up all the different trailers.
Yep. And of course, the biggest one is Outer Worlds 2.
Straight away, yeah.
Yeah. Right,
well,
right
like,
out the gate.
They had the direct to end it straight away.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were banking on being their massive game this time around.
Yeah, which is fair. That and Grounded.
Yeah, exactly. That is a big game.
Yeah.
It
is.
But yeah, I guess I'll start where I've started writing things down. I can't remember what was right after Outer Worlds.
No, it was the Plague Tale.
Was it the Ally?
I think. Oh. It was the two other games before that. It was High on Life and then the Resonance Plague Tale 1. And then it was the...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't write those down. The first thing I wrote down was the Ally.
That's fine. Yeah, that's next up.
Yeah, the Ally...
Why did they... I don't understand this little trailer for it, though. That's just a glass cube. Well, it's not glass, I guess. It's more like silicon.
It was a glippy glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It reminds me of there's a PlayStation 2 trailer where the whole trailer literally made like no mention of the PlayStation 2. The whole trailer, I'm pretty sure. It kept talking about the PlayStation 9 in the future, and all it was a glass ball.
That's hilarious.
It is hilarious. I was like, this is simply like a glass box that turned into the Xbox Ally, or the ROG Xbox Ally, and the Xbox Ally X. Do you know what the difference
is, though, with this?
What?
This trailer, it doesn't have fingerprints on it.
yeah, from the leak. I was gonna say that they look. The leaks were correct. Clean. Like,
yeah, they were.
It looks exactly like the leaks.
It looks exactly the same.
Oh gosh, I like that they've kept up with this naming system though. They have the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X.
Yep.
They're never gonna end. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in it. I was really hoping for more of an Xbox UI.
Yeah.
It's simply another handheld gaming PC with Xbox elements, is all it is.
It looks like the Xbox on the PC.
Yeah, basically. Except a lot better working by the looks of it.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't crash.
More optimized and it works.
Every 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping... Because the reason I don't like the... Well, not I don't like them. I don't want to get any of the handheld PCs is because they're PCs. Like... The reason I don't play games on my PC that much is because one of the reasons is I got sick of having to set them all the time and try to fix them after everything happens, and
yeah, exactly.
It's a frustrating mess all the time. Therefore, I prefer playing on console, and I was hoping the Ally would be like more console based. They could run like Xbox's operating
Yeah.
system. No. Oh well.
No.
Not for me. To be honest, it's probably going to be like a $1,200 console too. Not, you know.
Probably.
I'm not expecting it to be cheap. I
think
hope
that the
no
best
one
thing
expects
I've
it to be
seen-
cheap, especially.
No, not at all. The best thing I've seen about this is that it looks like the grips have grip.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that it has grips that you can hold on to. I don't even like how the Xbox button works on it. It's not really an Xbox button. It's more like an Ozus button with an Xbox logo on it. Like it's.
Yeah. So
I don't
true.
know. It says they said in the trailer thing they're like Xbox inspired design, and I'm like, there's really not that much.
No.
It looks like Ozus made a ROG Ally, like not including the software. If it looks like Ozus made a ROG Ally, and then they made an Xbox Special Edition for it.
Yeah.
Kind of like with the little X's and
like.
A's and B's
God.
and Y's all over and all that sort of thing.
Like, why is the Xbox logo also a weird blue?
Yeah. I don't. It's.
What are they doing?
I don't know. And now the Xbox have like said that their handheld that they're making in house is indefinitely postponed.
Yeah.
Oh well. This really isn't like.
This is the...
I've seen. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say this is the OK Microsoft portion.
Yeah,
of the
this is
podcast.
fine.
OK Microsoft.
Yeah, okay, Microsoft. I've seen people online stating how this is Xbox's first handheld and stuff like that. I'm like, it's really not. Like, it runs a version of Windows that's optimized with Xbox. Yes.
It literally just looks like it was licensed by Xbox.
That's what it looks like. It's like someone else made a handheld and Xbox licensed it, not
And then Xbox is like, here we
Xbox
go.
handheld.
We'll take it. Like, what?
That's what it's like to me. I don't know. Disappointed. I don't know. I can't remember what was directly after that. However, the next thing I have is Super Meat Boy 3D.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Meat Boy in 3D. I mean, it looks like Meat Boy.
That it does.
I simply wrote that down because I thought it was interesting. I wrote down simply like little things that I thought were interesting as well.
Yeah.
Beast of Reincarnation. Did you watch that through?
I don't think so. Not fully.
Well, the interesting part about it is it's made by Game Freak.
Yeah.
Game Freak.
I don't know.
They can make a game that looks like that?
Apparently, Pokemon.
And
is just
Pokemon
not
looks
it,
like Pokemon?
Pokemon is Pokemon.
I don't understand. How they can make a game that looks like that, and then when they make a Pokemon game, it's like gross sometimes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't.
That's the only thing I have to say about it. Otherwise, nothing out about it stuck out
Yeah.
to me.
Otherwise, it's like no. Yeah.
No,
No, I did
Grounded
think
2,
that
which was
as
an
well when
interesting surprise. I haven't played the first one. It's always looked interesting though.
Wait, what?
What's wrong?
What did you move on to for a second?
Grounded 2.
Oh, Grounded 2.
Oh, what were you
Yeah.
saying?
Oh no, I was just literally saying exactly what you said
Oh,
with the Game Freak stuff.
yeah.
Why does this look really nice?
I don't know.
Very
Who
strange.
knows?
Yeah, Grounded 2. It's Grounded 2. I haven't played the first one either.
It is, I don't know. I've always been sort of interested in Grounded, however, I never really got to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's neat. I like the idea of being shrunk down and you have to like do things. So that
Yeah.
it's a fun concept. Wasn't
Take
expecting
the
it.
ants.
You take the hits. Then I had Aphelions listed down. Simply because it looked like
What?
Space Tomb Raider.
Oh, yeah.
Like it looked like you're playing a Tomb Raider game. Like the gameplay is the same in space and doing different
It
things.
does.
I don't know. I thought that was interesting.
I thought it was like a... If it's the one I'm thinking of. then I thought it was like a half deep space thing at first, and I was
No, yeah.
confused. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it's very I mean, I think it said it was like supported by the European Space Association or something
Oh yeah,
in the trailer. I was gonna say it's a very realistic looking space thing. I'm like, that'd be why.
yeah. Definitely why.
Yeah, and then Ghost at the Grand is one that caught my eye.
Where is that? Goodness.
It's the one where this guy gets to the hotel.
Oh yeah, there, yeah.
That one looks
That one.
interesting.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, oh.
You paint things and stuff. Like you're renovating a hotel while solving a
Yeah.
mystery, and there's like a
And
talking
people are
cat.
singing. Yeah.
Yeah, people are singing and all sorts of things are happening. It's interesting. I like the look of it actually.
It's definitely something.
Yeah. The next thing I have is Anemo.
An emo.
Anemo. It's the really colorful like one where like the girl turns into all the animals.
Oh yeah.
I really like the look of that too. Not gonna lie.
It looked very nice when it. Yeah,
I kind of want
find
to
it.
see what that looks like. It's like an action RPG where you
Yeah.
transform different animals. I don't know. I'm curious to see more about that. Persona 4. Oh, this one bothers me.
Oh, Persona 4.
Not even because like it's such a small teaser. Like people were expecting it to shadow drop.
Really?
Yeah. It's like guys,
no,
we
not
haven't
this
even
one,
got.
bud.
I don't think it's gonna shadow drop.
No. This won't
That's one of the
shadow
ones that Atlas would be like, we need to like do
Yeah.
a full thing.
drop. We've got like deluxe editions, like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're under Sega.
Persona's
They have
not
to
a
do
shadow
deluxe
drop.
editions.
Yeah, exactly. Persona is not a shadow drop game.
Oh gosh. I suppose. I mean, they shadow dropped like the originals when they came to Xbox and Switch and
Well,
stuff like
Yeah, but that's
that. No.
that's a
Yeah.
little bit different.
The main thing that makes me upset with it though is the name.
Yes.
Why revival? Why? I don't get it.
Probably
Like I said
because
this
of
in a short
how
the
many
other day.
revives you have to use in a battle.
Yes. I mean, yes. I don't know. It's a TV. Like everything's based around TVs in Persona 4.
Yep.
Rewatch, rerun, re-aired. I kind of like re-aired.
Something like.
Something that such easy, fun names. Oh well.
That they could have kept going in theme, and they didn't.
Yeah. And then the other thing that we noted before the podcast was there's a lot of red for a yellow game.
Yeah, there is a fair amount of red.
Who knows what that means?
Although I suppose that is kind of what the portal thingies look like.
Yeah.
There's definitely still a little bit more yellow to them.
When I think of the TV portals, all I think of is the static. I don't even think of a color.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All I can remember is like the intro for Persona. Like, does Persona 3 Reload have a good intro? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Does it have an intro? Better have an intro.
I haven't the slightest clue, honestly.
Well, do you reckon they'll remake one of the other intros from Persona 4 or not?
Look, they might. I don't.
And do you think it'll miss the golden part? Like, get rid of not have the golden parts?
That's what I was wondering.
Considering 3 didn't have the portable parts.
Because they probably could. A lot of people weren't that fond of at least the character that came for Golden.
Yeah.
So if they did, I don't think many people would mind.
As
But at the same
frustrating as
time,
this
it's
is,
like-
I could easily see them doing what they did with Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale, like bringing out Persona 3 Reload
Oh,
Portable
yeah.
Edition or Persona 4 Revival Golden Edition or something later on down the line
Yeah.
for full
Yeah, I
price.
can see that.
Because I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, they would do that.
It's kind of frustrating. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
The name. Anyway,
Otherwise though, it looks very nice.
yeah, look, it looks like Persona
As
3 and 5.
somebody as somebody who has played Golden, that is
Yeah.
very nice.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, next thing up, Final Fantasy VII Remake coming to Xbox.
Yeah.
I saw that coming to Xbox and was like, neat. I'm playing it on Switch too, though. I'm not playing it on Xbox.
Yeah.
Too late, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Literally.
Literally, if it came out like half a year ago, even, I would have just done that. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna play it on Xbox now. I'm playing it on the Switch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it portably. I'm not. I'm not worried about getting achievements in a Final Fantasy game. I don't.
No.
That's the big difference between me like getting something on Xbox and Switch too now.
It's the achievements, yeah.
It's the achievements, yeah. The achievements, and if I'm gonna record it, I'm probably not gonna record Final Fantasy that much, if at all.
No.
Never, yeah. Keeper.
Keeper.
You see Keeper? It's the new one by the people who made Psychonauts, I believe.
Oh.
You play as a
It's
lighthouse.
really hard. Yeah, it's really hard for me to find them on this because there's no chapters in this.
I think it's like the last one before Phil Spencer shows up.
Yeah, I think it is right there. Yeah.
I saw this and I really want to play this game.
It's really nice to look at.
Yeah. And you play as a lighthouse.
Yeah.
What other game can you say that you play as a lighthouse with a bird?
Exactly. I'm trying to think of what it looks like.
What do you mean? Oh, like it kind of looks like inside stuff, like stuff that I don't really want to talk about on the channel. However, yeah. Double Fine, that's the people. I think they're the ones who make Psychonauts.
I'm thinking of.
Well, I mean, it has Psychonauts' style a little bit as well.
Yeah. But it's
I don't know,
just
it's-
like the design of everything. It looks like something, but I can't think of what it is right now.
It reminds me of it's like the Baba Yaga house.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
If they got onto Ghibli and were like,
It
can
looks
we
like-
use
yeah.
House Moving Castle?
It looks like it comes from Ghibli.
This could be a House Moving Castle game.
It literally.
You play as a lighthouse. Like,
It's delightful.
I'm gonna play this game. Honestly, it's such a funny looking. And you play. There's like the bird that can do things as well.
You've got a helper, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's such a fun idea.
That's just.
And I think
yeah.
this is what games are good at, when people like think of different ideas like this.
Like, who comes up with, yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna play
Oh,
as a
Figaro
mutant
Foe is what it looks
lighthouse.
like as well.
What?
Figaro Foe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I was like, I've seen this style of leg movement before somewhere.
Yeah.
It's because of the dog.
It's sort of Figaro Foe-ish. I don't know. I really like it. It's funny. I simply want to play as a lighthouse. That's what keeps getting me. And I think it's one of the only games that was announced that's actually coming out this year.
Yeah.
October 17th. Oh, golly. And then
And it's just
to end
really
off...
nice.
Sorry?
And it's just
It does look really
nice.
nice. It's a very nice looking game. It said they were talking about, like, I wonder if it is an Xbox first party game. They own Double Fine. Therefore, I wonder if it'll come to like Switch 2 as well. Maybe.
Interesting.
At some point.
It might do.
Seeing as Xbox are like, we'll put everything everywhere now.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, then on the other hand, I don't know if I want to record it or not. I don't know. It's a funny little thing anyway. I just like this idea of the fact that you play as a lighthouse. I want to be in the meeting room with whoever was like, they're sitting down and they're like, okay, Psychonauts 2 did really well. We
What
need
a
to make
wild
let's
idea.
make something new. Let's make a new IP. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
bingo card, new IP.
Yeah.
let's make a new IP. And they're like, okay, what are we playing as? And someone like in the corner who picks his hand up, a lighthouse.
Sentient mutant lighthouse.
That's like perfect. You're in. You're the director. Let's go.
You're hired. Random person off the street.
Like, I feel like I shouldn't expect less from Double Fine because like that's their type of game style.
Yeah,
Is really
exactly.
strange.
They used to
All
do
over the
weird
place.
things, but
I'm like,
this is great.
this is really. And then yeah, the last thing on my list is Phil Spencer at the end, he talks about the 25th anniversary of Xbox next year, and he teases CE's remake, which...
Well, at least we think it's CE's remake. We can't think of anything else it would be.
There was literally no Halo. Like, we can't even mark it off on the bingo list, even if we do, like, 90% sure say CE's
Halo.
Tier list remake.
No one said anything Halo related here.
Yeah. It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad, because we're overdue at this point. Like.
Well, I think the weird part is, like, they didn't even say anything about Halo Studios being Halo Studios.
They were talking about all the different studios that they had and all that sort of thing at some point, and they didn't say anything about Halo Studios. They had Mojang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very strange. It's like, to me, it feels like they're keeping it quiet for a purpose.
Yeah.
Even though the Halo CE remake is probably the worst kept secret in the gaming industry right now after the Switch 2's now come out and
honestly,
it's leaks.
Literally.
Like, I don't know, it's... Yeah. That tells me it's not going to be Halo 7 though. The fact that he said a classic game is returning...
Yeah.
That's been there since the beginning. To me, that's Halo CE's remake. Like,
if I've ever heard one, yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what else it would be. Project Gotham Racing?
No idea.
I was trying to think of what other games that came out with the Xbox. Like... Well, at that point, Tomb Raider wasn't really an Xbox game.
No, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what games
like
came out with the Xbox. I know
it,
Project Gotham Racing was like a really early one. They have Forza now. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's very strange. To me, that's Halo CE's remake. Very upsetting that that's all that Halo got a nod of, though, in the entire show. They didn't even get into one of the quick reels of why the X. It wasn't even on the Allies screen. They had Hollow Knight on there.
You're right. It wasn't.
Like, that is sad. Halo has been chucked it. Halo CE remake needs to be good.
Yeah.
Like, I am extremely fine with Halo CE's remake if it's really, really good for everyone except me, because I'm a very big stickler with Halo CE. And I'll be fine with that. Like, I'll play it and enjoy it. However, I know I will never enjoy it as much as the original, because...
yeah.
CE is my favorite game.
Yeah.
However, as long as it's good enough to bring people back in, because poor old Halo at the moment is such a...
It's fallen off the edge there.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, then the last thing was COD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Looking at the bingo cards, do you have your stuff up?
I do.
You do. Did you get anything?
Well, I got Persona 4 stuff.
Yeah.
In there, which I guess also counts as Atlas stuff.
Yeah, so I got something from Atlas.
Yeah, I had those two separate things.
Can I count Halo CE remake?
Not quite.
No, I don't think I can. Can I count Fable stuff? He did say Fable.
He did say Fable. He probably could. They did have Elder Scrolls stuff there, but it wasn't...
It wasn't 6, no.
It wasn't 6.
No Perfect Dark, no Banjo-related stuff.
No.
See, because I had a line that I thought was almost guaranteed. I had Halo on Switch 2, Outer Worlds, the Free Space, a new controller, and Xbox/Oz's handheld.
Yeah.
And neither a new controller or Halo on Switch 2 showed up.
Nothing of Forza showed up either.
No, nothing of Forza. I was near certain that the MCC was going to be shown off for Switch 2.
Honestly, there was no Switch ports for anything almost.
Yeah, it was very...
It's so
it was
weird.
very, very, very low. And then, yeah, no Crash, no Banjo, no Spyro, despite all the Spyro rumors. Sad.
Yeah.
They did show the Fallout show.
Yeah.
It's not the same as what I was thinking about when I put it on the bingo card.
Anything about it though, yeah.
They didn't
give... I did have one for new Fallout games stuff. Technically, they had Fallout 76's fishing update.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
I think did I have something for Fallout game? I probably did here somewhere. They didn't have anything Forza for Switch.
Bandai was doing its own thing.
Maybe I didn't. They didn't have a new Tails game?
They did not have anything Tails related.
Nothing at all? No Tails remaster either. There was no Tails remaster in the entire showcase.
No, that's not saying Bandai was doing its own thing.
Yeah. A new IP they did have.
I did not have that one, I don't think.
Actually, they did have plenty of new IPs.
They had quite a few, yeah.
They didn't show off the release date for Chase the Skies.
No, they did not.
For Minecraft. Yeah, I didn't get any bingo.
I didn't either.
No Perfect Dark, which... What's going on with Perfect Dark?
What is happening? Yeah. Someone release some information somewhere, please.
Someone say something, yeah. It's like...
You can't just leave it in the dust again. Like,
it's like...
That's just rude at that point.
It's gone quiet again. It's like, okay, it's gone. Bye, Perfect. That was first announced when the Xbox Series came out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the... I remember it was in the original reveal trailer for the series, because it showed her on top of the thingy.
Yeah, she was on top of it. Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, where is it? Strange.
No
idea. CrossWorlds release. We did get CrossWorlds release.
We did get CrossWorlds release.
That wasn't from the Xbox Game Showcase. Though.
No, it was from the Summer Games Fest, but close enough.
Yeah, no, that was... Yeah. That was something.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Anyway. What was our poll like for last week? I think it did pretty well, didn't it?
We had 4, I think. Let me go find it. Yeah, 4 votes. Because it was, are you going to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2 with its new frame rate stuff? And then I think 3 people said yes and somebody said no. Like one person said no.
No.
Nah.
I like the idea that person simply never likes Pokemon anyway.
Yeah. Just someone who hates Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like,
therefore he's like, no,
anyway.
I wasn't going to play it anyway regardless. Oh my gosh. The poll for this week, I honestly rate Summer Games Fest and Xbox Game Showcase for this year.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm giving it a C.
It is probably a C.
Like, there's nothing inoffensive. Like, it was fine. There was simply nothing big. Like...
Yeah, there was nothing happening.
It's like, oh, all these neat games.
Yep.
Some of these look good, I'll get some.
Yeah.
I'll get Keeper. Honestly, the highlight of the entire thing was Keeper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Anyway, other than that though, do you have anything else to speak about?
I don't think so.
I think we managed to get through that quite quickly. Surprisingly. I suppose we weren't going for each and every individual game. We only went through ones I had listed. Is there any you wanted to talk about that I didn't list?
No. Honestly, I think that's probably pretty...
I feel like I have a good idea of what we both like at this point.
We both, yeah.
Even if I'm not interested in something, if I see something that you might be, I generally write it down anyway. Like it's...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh gosh. Other than that though, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening, and we shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Goodbye.